Left of the box. The end of the show was about to happen, so I got myself down into the lobby and I was the first person down by the merchandising table. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be the first person in line. And another woman comes down because I think she suspects that's where the meet and greet's going to happen. And so we're waiting by the merchandising table. I end up buying the t-shirt and then they start cordoning off the area. And behind the door, I can hear like hundreds of people have started to line up to meet Sam. And I'm like getting super excited and nervous. And Julie comes out and we chit chat a little bit longer. And then at some point she kind of indicates for me to turn around and I turn around and it's like, oh, okay, I didn't see you there. Translation, I didn't recognize you. You see, I have a really hard time recognizing people out of context. And for some reason, I was thinking Sam would be standing next to the merchandising table. So it's like, yeah, I can study his face in intense detail for 11 and a half hours to do that drawing. But since he's standing over there instead of by the merchandising table, I can't recognize him. And so I approach. So when I see him standing there, like this is the instant thought process that went through my head of like, oh, there's somebody at a stand-up table. He's holding a marker. He's looking at me kind of expectantly, like I'm supposed to do something. And you know, Sam was wearing a very similar outfit as that. Oh, right, because that is Sam. Okay. So I approach the table and I'm like, looking in his eyes, and then it's like, wait, is this a gaze or am I looking? Like, how long am I supposed to be doing this? Is this like job interview level of eye contact that I'm supposed to be giving? Like, I'd like to look a bit more, but I don't know what's appropriate here. I'm just totally lost as to what to say. And so it's like, hi, I'm Sandy from Ontario, Left of the Box, Rebel HQ. And he's like, yes, I know. And I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, how does he know? Because I seriously doubt he's ever seen a picture of me or any of my videos. So how would he know? Well, maybe he recognizes my voice. I don't know. And so I hand him the gift bag and he's like, oh, that's very sweet. And it's like, oh, that looks like a drawing. I'm like, yes, that's a drawing. It's like, I'd love for you to open it now, but I understand you can't. And he's like, yeah, I can't. There's like hundreds of people waiting to see him. And so Julie comes over and she says, oh, I'll hold on to that for you. And she takes away the gift bag and stuff. And I have like 20 different things that I want to say to him. And the first thing I blurt out is, you're supposed to come on my show. And it's like, damn it, that wasn't one of the 20 things that I wanted to say to him. And I didn't know what to do next. And he's holding a marker and it's like, oh, right, autograph something. He's supposed to, okay, I don't have anything for him to autograph. Like I would love for him to autograph the print of the drawing that I have of him, but I couldn't exactly have brought that with me. I was tempted, but you know, that would totally give away what was in the gift bag. And so I just start rummaging through my purse and it's like, oh, here's a notepad with a blank piece of paper. And so I'm like, here's this blank piece of paper for you to sign. He's like, okay. And he signs that. And he's like, Matt, would you like to sign that? I'm like, wait, that's Matt. Oh, I guess that's Matt because he's indicating that's Matt. And it's like, why is Emma holding the gift bag? Right, because that's Julie holding the gift bag. Okay, got it. And so I don't even know how the conversation ended. I can't even remember that. And so I know at some point I have to leave because I'm like rambling. Yeah, I'm just at a loss as to what to say or do at this point. And so as I'm leaving, Julie's by the door and I want to talk to her a bit more. And because I'm like hyper and I'm really chatty and stuff. But of course I couldn't stay. They were kind of ushering me out because again, hundreds of people waiting to see him. And so I get outside, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it that I met Sam. But the thing is that I had wanted to stay longer and talk to Julie because, you know, I don't know anyone in this industry. Like I have some friends that I can talk to about politics. I have a cat crying here. And I have, you know, a couple friends that have done some YouTube videos, but there's no crossover. And so I don't know anyone in this field that I can just talk to about this. Like I lean on my one friend a lot for help with my scripts and stuff, and I always feel really bad about that. So it would just be really nice to sit down with somebody who actually has experience, you know, talking politics in the public sphere and all that sort of stuff. And that's part of the reason why I want Sam to come on my show so much, is that I can actually then talk to him about it. So you know, hopefully that will be arranged at a different point, but, you know, I was still just like, wow, okay, I got to meet Sam.